Like and subscribe. It's the real CW. Real CW. It's the real CW. Real CW. It's the 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 real CW. It's a real CW. It's the real CW. It's the real CW. Skin wretched book. It's the real CW. Skin wretched book. It's the real CW. Skin wretched book. It's the real CW. Yeah, we talking about the sports and we talking about them games. Yeah, we talk about everything that pop into my brain. I'm the real CW. Like and subscribe. I'm the real CW, light skin, ready bud. I'm the real CW, real CW. I'm the real CW, real CW. I'm the real CW, real CW. I'm the real CW. I'm the real CW. I'm the real CW. I'm the real CW. Light skin, wretched bud.
What's up? I'm back again. 5 o'clock, man. I wanted to hit this topic off because I hear a lot of. Before I start, let me shout out my team. You know, my brother. I'm so fly for that soundtrack. My tech guy Keith Baker, man, he's awesome. And you know, my supporters as well. I want to give you guys a shout out, but you guys, you know, y'all like, you know, people that's pulling up, y'all like this, push the like button, sub to the channel, and you know, today we talking boxing, and you know, I hear this topic a lot. You know, like nowadays, people like to compare the new fighters to the old fighters. And, you know, like I said, my channel, I let people come on here if you want. It's up to you to show your opinion or your opinion of who's your favorite, who's your favorite fighter, who you like, old or new. I just, you know, I'm just wondering what y'all like. You know, I hear people say, you know, they like Terrence Crawford, Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali, Roy Jones. It goes on and on. Floyd Patterson, uh, Tank Davis. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on. Canelo Alvarez. It goes on and on and on. So, you know, I wanted to talk about my favorite fighters that I think is the best and on that GOAT status to me, because there's a lot of them. It just ain't one to me. You know, like the best I ever saw in his prime. That's a question that I like to ask. If anybody come up or comment, you can comment in the chat. It's free. You come on here, it's free. Only thing you spending is your time talking boxing with me. But like today, I'm gonna say my piece of who's my favorite fighters, who I rock with, and I could go talk about the old fighters that I used to like watching and rock with, because you know we here talking about boxing, man, and just give me, you know, your favorite fight that your old fighter had, and give me, if you do like the new fighters, tell me who you like, and we'll be quiet and let you talk. Ain't no, like I said, everybody got their opinion. Hold up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I thought I was on mute, but I wasn't. But yeah, this is what it's all about. The sport of boxing, man. And like I said, Shakur and Teal, they about to fight. That's coming up. Later down the line. I'm gonna get to talking about that one as well. But um, what I want to talk about today, when it comes to my the older fighters, my favorite was Mike Tyson. I liked him a lot, man. Growing up, man, I thought in his prime, as a heavyweight, he was a bad motherfucker, man. Like he was the baddest man on the planet, man. I didn't think nobody could beat that guy, man. He was the youngest. I think he was 21 when he won his first title, and I just liked how he used to do the hokey doke and the pickaboo, not the hokey doke, the pickaboo, and he used to be a bad motherfucker, man. It was sad that he couldn't um hold on. It was sad that he couldn't be disciplined enough, you know, to keep his craft. But he was wild out the ring, man. Like Mike Tyson, he was one of those, he could I guess you call it boxing fighting, but he was a bad guy, man. And when he lost, man, I thought he'll come back and be the same Mike Tyson. But I was wrong about that, man. He nah, it just wasn't there. He wasn't as intimidated. Those guys basically just like figured him out and stuff like that. And you know, watching Mike Tyson. Oh wait, hold on. To have somebody. Yep. What's up, y'all? What's
What
up?
up? What up, C Dub?
What's up, man? How you doing, Joseph?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm just trying to get back into the mix. You know,
Okay.
we talking about I'm talking about the old fighters to the new fighters, today. So I mean on my new fighters, I wanted to put more, but I just was trying to hurry up and get it done with. But like you see the legends, they could go all day with the legends. So my question to you is, I mean, I was breaking it down. My guy was Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Roy Jones, but I haven't got to Roy Jones yet. But the question is that explain to the people, if you have an old fighter, why did you like? What was your favorite fight? Um, and then if you like a new fighter, like Alvarez or the Mexican brothers that's coming up, you talk about what you think about that. So
Okay.
that's
Well,
the whole thing today, Joseph.
okay. It's a good topic. Good topic. Well, when my opinion on that is, you gotta you gotta look at the old fighters. My old fighters, well, once I was too young to experience like Muhammad Ali or Sugar Ray Robinson and stuff like that. The old school fighters, but I am familiar with their fighting style and everything else, and they're really good boxers. I grew up watching Julio Cesar Chavez,
Yes, sir.
Maldrick Taylor, Sweet Pea Whitaker, De La Hoya, Sugar Shane. You know, I think my favorite fight of all time has to be Chavez versus Taylor. I like both of the fights were good fights. Um, I really want. I mean, there was always some good fights going on. That's the difference between today's age and yesterday. Holyfield and Foreman. That was a great fight. These are fights that me and my grandfather used to watch all the time. There was a thing called Tuesday Night Fights on USA, and that's what we would watch every Tuesday. Since I was a little kid, me and my grandfather would watch that, and he got me into the boxing. And so I mean, I'm familiar with a lot of the greats from that era.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
my and then then and so on. When I got older, my favorite fighter was Cotto. I loved Cotto because he had heart and he was the underdog always. And, I'm not too much on the underdog thing, but he never gave up. That guy would get knocked down, and he'll get back up and he'll start fighting. He'll lose by knockout, come back and knock the next guy out. He didn't stop. Roy Jones was a big fan of. I was a big fan of his as well. But if you compare the new fighters to the old fighters, though, I mean, I love fighters with heart. Shows heart. Virgil Ortiz, he's got heart. I like the way he fights. He doesn't give up. I mean, I like Boots. Boots is a good boxer as well. I know we disagree with him sometimes on some of his fights, but he's going to be the next. He's part of the next great generation. It's going to be interesting to watch his career. I mean, there's a lot of up and coming. I can't think of his name, but he's from Fresno, and I can't think of his name offhand. But he's a lightweight Mexican fighter, Marco something. Yeah, it was Marco something, but he's a good boxer as well. And then White Chocolate, I like him. I like White Chocolate. He's got some skills. He's got heart too. But I mean, you got your great fighters that they have their different eras. My problem is so much comparing the fighters to each other because I think they all have the skill levels obviously a lot better these days. And it's just the only difference I see in between is there was not a lot of money floating around back in those days as there is today.
So
So
it's more as a business than a
politics,
politics.
yeah,
But
I
is
think
that
money takes heart away.
dang? Okay, I like that.
You know what I mean? But you got some fighters who don't let the money affect them, like Shakir Stevens. I love him. I'm a huge Bud Crawford. He retired, and I wish the best for him.
Yes, sir.
And then and Teofimo Lopez. I like him.
Yes, sir.
He's another good boxer as well. It's just you can't the things that went on back in the day. It's a little more crazier today. I think there's I think with all that money floating around and so many belts, you don't it's like it's the politics in the game and just the sport of boxing itself has changed, and it kind of takes away from what us true boxing fans love is, and that's the sport, the love of the game. You know what I mean? And
Yes, sir.
I mean, even Mayweather. I'm a big Mayweather fan. Even though I was hating on him his whole career, but I learned to appreciate him. His style of defense. No one could touch him. I mean, he was. I thought he was really good. Um, but I think that the way boxing has evolved, it's like there's got to be some type of commission or some's got to change in it because it's getting worse than it's getting better. You know what I mean? Like it's taken away from the skill and the science of boxing, and go focusing more on how much can I make off of this fight, or the business side is always going to be there, but you throw enough money around, boxers don't get hungry like they should. Back in the day, you got a shot at the title, you had to make the best of it, and if you actually were lucky enough to win that fight and become the champ, then that's when the money started coming in. But these guys are starting out with millions and millions of dollars without even fighting for a belt.
Dang. Yeah,
So
I agree. I agree with you on that.
so if you had to compare the boxers, I mean, I got to go old school boxers because like I said, they had to work for their check. Not that the new ones don't, but like I said, it's set up differently. There was no guarantees.
Would you say they more divas than the old
Yes,
school
yes.
fighter?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, you take a look at Muhammad Ali. I mean, he ran his mouth all the time, but he had the skills to pay the bills, right?
Yeah.
When he became champ, all that money started rolling in. Compared to like an upcoming a fighter. I can't even think of the name, but there's a lot of fighters upcoming wanting to get his spot because they know what comes along with that belt, the fame, the money, the glory, all that. And but if you weren't a champ, you weren't really making. I mean, you weren't making the money like they do today. So fighters were hungry. They wanted to be in his spot.
Yeah.
And then another thing that takes away from the sport too is fighters don't fight each other when they're supposed to. Like what I mean, number one contender means the number one contender. You figure you think about it. This fighter worked his whole life to be in that position, and he fights his way up the ranks, and only for the champ to dodge him, like because of what the money ain't right, or he's too scared, or whatever. Like what I'm saying? They're afraid to lose their O. Like, come on now. Muhammad Ali, how like what 5 losses I think altogether,
Yeah,
and
like six,
did
six,
that
seven.
take did that take away from his glory? Hell no, it didn't because he took on all fighters. De La Hoya, as much of a fiasco he is now, but in his day he fought all fighters. Trinidad was one of my favorite fighters. I love Tito Trinidad.
Mm.
They fought. It didn't care who they weren't afraid to lose. They lost and they came back and fought again. Look at Roberto Duran. He suffered some ugly knockout. Tommy Hitman Hearns knocked him out disgustingly. Still came back and fought. I mean, they weren't afraid to lose.
And then Sugar
Yeah,
Ray, he told him no moss, so that
yeah,
was
sure.
that was cold.
Yeah, and Sugar Ray another one too. He's got a bunch of losses. No one ever looks at him about his losses. They look at all the greatness that he did. And I think that's how boxing. They put their lives out there in the ring. You know what I mean? The boxers done got killed. In the ring before, and then so they're risking their lives. To entertain us, but because
Uh huh.
they love the sport. I think what I'm saying, you gotta give them they give them their props. You know what I mean? Like they don't. No, what you can't tell me how many. I mean, a lot of people can't tell you how many people Sugar Ray lost to, but they can tell you all the notable wins he's won.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like 'cause they were great. They didn't. That's what made them so great because they fought each other. They didn't care. That's the difference between this day and age. They're everyone. I mean, and by all means, I understand the whole business part of it. They want to make that money. They're risking their lives. They want to be paid. They want to be compensated for it.
Yep.
But at the same time, it's like, well, are you actually challenging yourself? I mean, are you? Oh yeah, it's you selling out to the money. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
mean, it's okay if you lose. You know what I mean? You live the fight again another day. I mean,
I do
that's what I
say
loved about Cotto.
they did say that. I mean, you hear these older fighters. They say that they are the best. So, but they haven't proved it really. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yes, yes.
and then like I really never heard the old fighters say they was the best, but they just went out there and just did it. Like, I'll fight anybody. That's basically what they said. Like, these fighters that say I'm the best, the new fighters say, "Oh, I'm the best." Man,
Who have
nobody
you
cares
beat?
for
Yeah,
this.
who have you beat?
And then that's the next question that comes up. Oh, who did you beat? And then they like, put them in there and then whatever. But they never, like I said, the old fighters will say, "Hey, man, send me a contract and I'll sign it," and that's it. It ain't like today. Like, it's like more like a business. Like,
Yeah,
or we have to do the terms. We have to do the and then they be on Twitter talking like, oh, I do this to you and all that, and then like really like pump faking or clout chasing or whatever, these older fighters was doing. Like the young fighter, I mean the old fighters never did. I never like. I did like. I remember Sugar Ray. He was about to fight Hagler. He was kind of pump faking, but they finally got it on. But like I'm trying to get away or trying to not see that it takes 5 years that we have to see these fighters fight nowadays. I don't want to see that no more. Like the Terrence Crawford and the Spence fight, that happened too long for me, man. And then you see everybody downplaying it because Errol Spence, he didn't know how to be responsible what he had to do outside the ring. Like I was saying earlier with Mike Tyson, if you're a fighter, be a fighter to us. You know what I mean, Joseph? And don't cheat us of fights that we want to see because you guys doing stupid shit outside the ring. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, nowadays is not what it was when it was the older fighters. Hello? Joseph, you there? You left? Yeah, maybe I have to put him back on. Yeah, he gone. All right. But like I said, he'll come back. He's driving, so he might be stuck in traffic. He'll be back. But yeah, with the I said the Mike Tyson, and then I wanted to talk about and then I saw him fight, and then I wanted to talk about my next fighter was I'm talking about with the old fighters. It was Roy Jones. I liked how his style was and how he used to fight, man. He was quick. He had that hook. He was very quick, man. I never saw a fighter like that, man. And I just liked his style. And he was one of my favorite as well. Muhammad was in his prime was my favorite too. One of my favorites. I just watched the old highlights and stuff like that. And he was a bad motherfucker, man. And I wanted to I did like Sugar Ray Leonard as well. He was a nice, good fighter too, man. He was fast and quick. I like the stick and move kind of fighters, man. Old school, man. It was my guys, man. And I know they had warriors that got down too, like Caesar. Like he was a warrior, man. He beat one of the Mayweathers. And you got to give credit to him, but he couldn't mess with Sweet Pea though. Sweet Pea put it on him, man, real bad. And that's my old fighters, but my new fighters, I like what Joseph said. I had Terrence Crawford. And Mayweather. Those was my two growing up, man. Like definitely Mayweather. When I was watching really getting into boxing and stuff. Floyd Mayweather, man, he as a his prime, I love his I love how he fought, man. He was a classic. I mean, he could do it all, man. He had that straight right hand pull counter, man. It was dope. I mean, and he was talking shit. He was the man, and he was disciplined, and everybody say he had some close fights. Okay, I mean, I didn't see it like that, but a lot of people say he lost to Margarito, not Mark, right? Madonna. He lost to Madonna and everything. I said, man, y'all need to watch that. And he lost to Mastillo, I think his name was. Nah, man, he beat both of those guys, man. That's the debate. You know, a lot of people like, oh, he lost to that guy. Nah, he didn't lose to that guy, man. Y'all, although y'all was watching, but Floyd, when he's one of my favorite when he was prime Floyd, pretty Floyd. That was the guy, man. At 135, man, he was the man. And then, like I said recently, like what Joseph said about Terrence Crawford, he he's my second, or he really my first, but you know he retired, so you know I want everybody to look to his career. He was a solid brother as well, man. He challenged himself, whoever they put in front of him, man, and he made it look easy. And you know I put Terrence Crawford over Floyd because I'm talking about career now. I didn't say he had a better prime than Mayweather, but as a career, Terrence Crawford's that guy, man. He didn't duck nobody. Everybody, I heard people say he was ducking. I was like, nah, man. He beat these guys handedly, easy, no problem. He whooped them. And I don't want nobody to tell me anything different, man. And people be hating on him all the time, man. They talking about how black he is, how ugly he is. We ain't get going there, but damn. But that boy could fight, man. We talking about boxing. He could fight, man. He could box. He did it all, man. Got a jab. I keep saying it over and over. He got a jab. He could bang with you. He could go both ways. He could switch both ways. He could fight backwards, forward. He could fight you off the ropes. I mean, this guy here was unbelievable, man. And he made history to me, man. And I never forget that, man. And like all these old fighters, yeah, y'all legends, man. Y'all made history as well. But Terrence Crawford, he's my favorite, man, out of everybody. But who's coming up is my boy Stevenson, man. He's coming up, man. Of the skills he got. And everybody know he got the skills, man. He making it look easy as well. He fighting these guys with hurt hands, and ain't no excuses for us, man. He's still winning. People say, "Oh, ain't no, he keep winning," but then guess what? You guys can't do it. Y'all criticize a guy that's going in there sweating tears, man, with his hands hurt and everything like that. Just like all these fighters on here. They come in there and they put their life on the line, injured or hurt, man. You have to give them props for that, man. I don't like talking about these fighters and putting excuses and saying excuses for them if they lose or win. We just have to take the good from the bad. And like I said before, man, like I just wanted to come on here and to say, you know, Joseph, he did a wonderful job. I'm glad that he popped up for a minute. I think he's truck driver, so you know, signal might be bad. So, but I'm glad he pulled up. I do want to give him a round of applause for coming up, man, and talking boxing. You know, I love talking about boxing, man. Yeah, let's give him a round of applause, man. For sure. I just have to say, man, a lot of people talk this boxing, but they be ducking the smoke, man. And they know who they are. If they are listening and wherever they at, they know who they are. They be ducking the smoke, man. I don't care. You guys don't like me, it's fine. But hey, I'll be ducking that smoke. And I'm all about it. So, we could talk boxing over here. This is for you guys, really. That's for me too. I love this sport. I love sports. So this is what I do, man. I've been doing it since I was a kid, man. Talk football, basketball, baseball, whatever, man. I talked it, man. And like I said, I like fighters as well. Like I did love the George Foremans and the Holyfields, the Riddick Bows, and like I said, man, I used to love them, man. Used to watch them, man. The talent and the skills, man. Like I said, like I remember Roy Jones saying that his daddy taught him every punch, man. Like these guys here, like the new crew, they don't learn every punch, you know. And but yeah, man, that old school, man, it's hard to go against them, man. With the new school, But I believe, like I said on my brother's page, man, this is the To and the Shakur fight gonna be a good start of next year, 2026, and you know, y'all get ready, man. And I hope that these guys could have the best fight, the best, and they call each other and say, "Hey, man, let's go ahead and fight, man. Let's get it done, man. Let's show the people who's the best, man. It's just not, Canelo. He's on his way out. Terrence is already out. So I guess I have to put some more guys up there, and I know I have to put some more guys on the old fighters as well. So I missed a lot too. So I just, I don't know who they like, man. But like I said, comments is free. You guys have a question for me, put it in the comment, man. So that's what it is. Mm, hold on. We get about 5 more minutes, man. People don't want to talk it. It's all good. We go ahead and wrap it up, man. That was a great live. So, that's my thing about my fighters. Muhammad, Tyson, uh, Roy Jones, and a lot of them. Herms. I mean, they all had skills, man. Terrence, uh, Floyd, and Shakur right now, man. And you know, I just wanted to have a little conversation with y'all, man. So you know, we could get an understanding. Man, I'm gonna chop this up, man. I thought it was pretty good, man. They be dug in the smoke, man. Oh well, we talk boxing, man. We talk boxing. Oh, I'll jump on. Yeah, liar. Oh, let's go. Let's go get a beer. Okay. Yeah. They be scared, boy. They be ducking the smoke. It's all good though, cause it's all about what we need, what we want to give out to the people, man. Give out to the people, man. Don't be scared, man. What? Got 2 more minutes. We'll wrap it up. Anybody got their we got their stats ready? Who's your favorite fighter, man? Who's your favorite old fighter, new fighter? We here to listen. 45 minutes. And I do want to thank my Joseph for popping up, man. It was a good breakdown. And we'll do it again, man. I got more topics, man. And I want everybody to have a good day. And thank you for coming. You guys can watch the replay and just comment, subscribe to the channel, and we'll do it again, man. Peace out.
real CW. Yeah, we talking about the sports and we talking about them games. And we talk about everything that pop into my brain. I'm the real CW. Like a subscribe. I'm the real CW. Light skin, red the bud. I'm the real CW. Real CW. I'm the real CW. Real CW. I'm the real CW. Real CW. I'm the real CW. I'm the real CW. I'm the real CW.